What it do, what it do, what it do. It's Trizap, Triple C TV with me, brother.
Dylan.
Yeah, hear me. How you doing this week, man?
Doing good, man. Just a standard like work week, fairly annoying to be honest, but
Yep.
it be like that sometimes.
Yes, it
So
does.
turn the calendar over to October, which kind of feels crazy.
Already.
Yeah. This
Already.
year has flown by. It's like as I get older, it's weird because time moves fast, but then I'm like, oh, March actually did feel like forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
But also didn't feel like that long ago at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly how to like
It,
quantify it, I
it's a
guess.
it's a weird dynamic. It's very, very weird because you like you say, like March was a little bit ago, but you're still like, that really wasn't that long ago. That
Yeah.
really wasn't that much time.
Yeah.
But it feels like that was years ago.
Yeah.
Like it is crazy.
Yeah. Like March was my last official tour. So it feels like a
Really?
long time ago, but also doesn't. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. I guess time doesn't make sense in general, really.
No, it
But
doesn't.
so
It doesn't.
yeah,
It doesn't. You know what they say though? They say time isn't a real thing.
it's a human construct. You
And
know what I mean?
I think
So
the older and older I get, I'm starting to kind of agree.
yeah,
As crazy as that
like
is.
you can see time as things age. Like that's I
Mm-hmm.
think the best way
Mm-hmm.
to kind of understand like how to grasp it is like, oh yeah, this person's older or I'm older. Or oh yeah, this thing I had a long time ago is definitely like gotten in worse shape,
Yeah. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
But everything else is the same. And I guess it's
It's
kind of weird because like we have a timeline, but the planet we're on doesn't as much.
yeah.
It does, but it's like it's like our lifetime is 100 years, like let's just say,
Mm-hmm.
and then Earth's is like billions of years. So
Yeah.
like we're living, it's kind of like a contradiction almost, like
It's
all the time.
it's just weird. It's just really, really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah.
it's weird. Um, Let me see what I got into this week. Last week, I went to Hendrix. I went to that Hendrix party again. Shout out B Hen, shout out Pimp C, shout out Nava, shout out B Swift. Um, it was a zoo. It was a zoo. Okay, to walk through there, you have to do the hammer dance.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw your video from the one you posted a couple months ago or whatever, and it was. I
yeah,
mean, there's a lot of people in there.
yes,
There's a lot of people, a lot
it's
going on.
it's a good time.
Yeah,
It is a good time, but jeez, it is packed in there.
yeah.
And every single time, people just, oh, it's so hot. Yeah, get some water. It's a lot of
It's a
people
lot of
there.
body heat in there,
A lot.
a lot of dancing.
A lot.
So yeah.
Then you start packing in the hookahs and
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, sparklers for drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the occasional doobie or two in the back.
Naturally.
It's going to get a little hot,
Have you
people.
ever been to a hookah bar?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went to one hookah bar, and it was last year in Paris, actually.
Subtle
Uh,
flex. I think you give us one every episode.
I got a lot in there.
Just a subtle
I
flex.
can't always remember them, but we talked about something. It's like, oh, I got one for that.
And
It
they're just so
was,
natural.
yeah.
That's what's so great about it. Okay. Just keep going
It's
on.
not forced, you know.
It's not.
But I like the vibe, man, because obviously it's like generally like some sort of Middle Eastern like
Mm-hmm.
like a dude, just a clean cut Middle Eastern dude or a family even.
Yep.
Very like making sure you got yourself set up.
Yep.
Just sit with your homies and go through that hookah, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a fun time, man. I'd like to do it again sometime.
My only thing with hookahs and hookah bars and all of that, being, we all know, resident stoner, I've never been a fan of bongs and things like that.
Yeah.
So it just,
It's a little bit of a different, because like
yeah.
you're not. I've actually never like taken a bong rip.
Oh, you
Uh,
will be high as shit.
yeah,
I'm telling you now. That is
yeah.
the one thing I can take. Actually, and it wasn't even a regular bong. Well, a regular rip. I was doing dabs.
See, when I was in college, someone tried to get me on that. And I didn't like get into marijuana until like just a few years back, so I was out of college already.
Uh-huh.
But I was visiting some friends at Purdue, and they were trying to get me. I think they were like,
Man.
"He's never done it. Let's get him on some dabs." I'm like, I knew what was going on there. I'm like, I'm good. I
Like,
appreciate it, but I'm trying to walk back to where I'm going tonight.
yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
they're cool, but you will be high as shit, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like up there. Like I remember I hit the bong. I had some dabs in it. I remember going home. We drove home. I was up for a little bit. The next thing I know, I just passed out. I was asleep.
Mm.
I woke up. I think it was 5, 6 hours later. Woke up. I was still high. I was like,
That's
bro,
insane.
what the fuck? It's
So
kind of cool,
you
but
need to make sure you are in the same place for the rest of the night.
you should.
Yeah.
You should.
Or someone else is maybe taking care of you, but I don't like to put that on other people.
No,
But
no.
because if they're partaking too, then they're
Yeah.
not gonna be able to take care
Yeah.
of you. So.
Like you can still move. You still got all your movements and all that, but you would just be fucked.
Yeah.
You're
You go into zombie mode.
yeah.
So
You're gonna be in a blender.
yeah.
It,
And hey, some people they need that.
yeah. Yeah.
But if you're trying to get some stuff done or just walk in general,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe make sure you're gonna sit
You'll
in a chair.
you'll be okay to walk, I believe.
Okay. But it's gonna be a fight.
No, you should be, because I do remember I walked. I was pretty good. It was them damn stairs, man.
Well, yeah.
I had like 2 flights.
Maybe
of stairs
depth perception gets off a little bit,
Like it was the stairs.
Yeah.
And something, maybe them stairs sobered me up. So I'm gonna give that.
Yeah.
Going out dabbing a little bit.
Let's go run a couple flights and
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want you to
briskly move.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just start at the top of the steps and
definitely
just keep going.
Yeah. Walking down would probably be a much worse decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Because that's where stairs get you.
Mm-hmm.
You fall upstairs, it's like, okay, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. That did happen to me at high school once, and there was one person there. I'm like, motherfucker, they saw that.
Oh, it just happened to me last week here. Literally just happened to me last week.
Carpeted stairs are different for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
with socks.
With socks, yeah. I know. I don't think I've definitely fallen downstairs, carpeted stairs, just a couple times maybe. But I know my mom and my brother, they still are struggling with that endeavor.
I fell downstairs a couple times. Not the full fall, but when you start sliding,
mm-hmm.
It's happened to me. But every time it's happened to me, we were moving some furniture.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's a risk for sure.
Every time.
Yeah. When I was moving to my new place a few months ago, I was worried about that because
Mm-hmm.
I had to take stuff downstairs, and then my apartment is upstairs.
Mm.
So I'm like, this is risky. But going up concrete stairs with shoes, a little bit better condition.
I'm good.
Moving downstairs, carpeted stairs, or up.
And
moving upstairs with furniture is almost like the flip side, where it's like, if you're carrying a couch up and you fall, that's a problem.
But you know something? Going up them is bad, but going down them is way worse.
Oh yeah.
It's way worse.
Oh yeah.
Because you got whoever that person who's on the other end, not the one who went down the stairs first.
Yeah.
They catch hell.
Yeah.
Because how am I gripping this and I'm trying to kneel down, my knees are bent, but I'm lifting this.
I try to be the person going down because most people that I know I'm bigger than. My brother, I guess, is an exception. So if he's helped me, it's fine. But most people, like, I try to assume I'm going to have a stronger base.
Mm-hmm.
I'm maybe a little bit more willing to take the brunt of that situation, but yeah, it's a challenge in life that I don't think anyone, and actually I think as you get older it probably gets harder to deal with, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a kid, you fall down the stairs, whatever.
Cool.
You know, you're pretty flexible, pretty bendy.
Getting
As you get older, a little more brittle,
you,
joints aren't moving as smoothly.
you get in your 20s, you stub your toe a little bit, you know, scream a little bit, but you're still okay.
Yeah.
Get to your 30s, oh, you start to feel it.
Yeah. That people keep telling me, man. I'm 28, so I'm holding on to these last few years here
Yes.
because I've heard, like, it could happen anywhere from 30 to 35 depending on
Mm-hmm.
how you got there.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna hit a wall. So
Yep.
I'm enjoying my 20s as I still have a
Please.
little bit more time.
Please do.
But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this could start getting bad soon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just please do realize how lucky you are. All of those good things.
Yeah.
Please. All right. Well, speaking of that Hendrix party, on the screens they were playing the Colts game, and I definitely saw that first L.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely did. Josh, you gotta secure the ball, man. Just secure the ball. That's all I'm asking. Because Josh had one of the most beautiful catches and runs after the catch that I've seen in a while.
Are you talking about AD?
AD, my
Yeah,
bad.
I was gonna say Josh.
Not Josh.
I don't think Josh would do that to us.
Not Josh. I would hope not. I hope not. But yeah, AD, my bad. Shout out Josh. You my boy still. Shout out AD too. I still like you too. You still my boy, but
by the way, I don't know if you know this, Josh Downs' brother Caleb
Mhm.
Plays for Ohio State.
Really?
Safety. They actually have a podcast together. Caleb Downs is gonna be probably a top 10 pick, which is a safety, is pretty rare.
That is.
That dude is gonna be a problem.
That is.
And I'm excited to have him in the league. Obviously, he'll probably be playing against the Colts, unfortunately.
No, man, he'll get here.
I hope so.
I
hope
know.
so.
I don't know.
Because having them two on the same team would be pretty sick.
Look, I'm just hoping. I'm just keeping hope alive at this point. I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, AD, catch the fucking ball, please. Just please. And once you catch the ball and you do the run after the catch and all of that, I know it's a thing where y'all hold up the ball past the goal line, and you know that wasn't the time for it. It wasn't the time.
No.
It just wasn't.
No.
Bro, like, just get in the end zone, celebrate then, and then we'll figure out what's up after that. But please, just catch the ball, get in the end zone, please. That hurt me so bad. That hurt.
Dude, I was jumping for joy because, like, it was a touchdown, man. Like, he did all the hard work already. I mean, the catch was unreal. And, like, that's what he's capable of. Making contested catches on the sideline like that. He's got, obviously, the physical traits to be able to escape those corners and safeties. He did that, man. He did the hard part. And right before he crossed.
Just, like, what are you doing, man?
It's killer, man.
Just hold the freaking ball. If we were up by 21, you know, I would still say hold on to the ball, but I don't care that much. We should be okay. But come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. That was a tough one. And then and I will give the Colts credit because I don't think they let that rattle them. Like, I think they came back and still did a pretty good job. The second mistake was that touchdown that sealed it for the Rams. They had 10 men on defense.
Yeah.
And that arguably is worse because it's 11 on 11, man. If it's 11 on 10, how do you not score or make a big play?
Yep.
You got Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
Matthew Stafford's going to find the open dude.
That's a fact.
So, tough week. But I will say, man, like, losing by a touchdown on the road with two really bad mistakes like that
versus a good team.
versus a very good team.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm not too worried about it. Like losing on the road to the Rams by a touchdown, that's fine. How they got there sucks. But they
Definitely.
played mistake-free football up until that game. So I'm hoping
We can
moving forward, get back to the what they were doing first few weeks. Cause,
jeez,
yeah,
I can't take too much more of this.
yeah.
Like,
And I'm interested tomorrow because Pierce is out again, and obviously like AD was kind of stepping up to take that Pierce role, and Pierce is out again. They're playing the Raiders, so not as worried. But yeah,
um, yeah, catch the ball, man. Because I was so ready to be happy. We were watching, like I say, we were standing this round of time when the party had just kind of started. So it was like the fourth quarter, getting ready to end. So while we all kind of just standing outside, kind of chopping it up, everybody laughing and joking, all us at just every moment, every couple moments, we going up to the screen, we watching the game and all that. So once I saw, I didn't actually see the play. What I saw, we had just scored, or we were driving down to go score, something. And then I look and I'm like, wait a minute, is they ball? How did they get the ball? When did they get the ball? What happened? And then I was like, oh, well, we were down there damn near by the red zone. We must have scored. And then I went to look at all that. Ain't nobody scored nothing. I'm like, bro, what is up, man? Like, this isn't us from last year. This is us from this year. Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. It was a tough one. And you know who actually took it the worst was Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard gave up quite a good day to Puka Nacua, who everyone has this year, so I can't blame him too much. That dude retired.
Shit.
After that game.
God.
Which I think is for the best. He was having he's an older guy. Like, he had some injuries. He was an all-pro corner for years in Miami. Comes here, it's like, all right, hopefully he can recapture some of that. He didn't recapture any of it. And I'll give him credit for just saying, hey, I don't got it anymore. Let's let one of these young dudes step up.
Mm-hmm. Which is a smart thing.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see the Colts secondary going forward, because we're going to have basically a backup starting now, which, you could argue we already did. So
I was getting ready to say that we kind of already did. Yeah. So he looks apart. He looks the part. He did good.
He did what he could.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Puka is the best receiver in the league right now. So, like, I don't want to put too much on him, but on Howard for that. But yeah, Puka's making dudes retire out here. So shout out to him, I guess.
Yeah. I do like Puka, though.
I do as well.
Not when we're playing them.
No.
I do like Puka.
He was a 5th round pick, man. And he's leading the league in receiving right now. Like, it's pretty nuts. Crazy. But he's got a Hall of Fame quarterback throwing him the ball. So,
he should have a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah, he should.
How
there's been a lot of talented receivers that, we're going to talk about Neighbors because he's out for the year now. But Neighbors is a Hall of Fame trajectory receiver, and he's been getting some passes from some not so Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what's up with his injury?
Torn ACL.
Yeah.
Really sucks for him, obviously, because he's so fun to watch. Sucks for me because I have him on a fantasy team that I really needed him for. Secondary concern, obviously.
Did you have Tyreek on any of your teams?
I was on this podcast. I knew the Dolphins were going to suck this year.
You did.
I was not considering anyone on that team, really. And Tyreek, after last year, like him doing the Antonio Brown, like, get me out of here type of thing. And I don't know, did you see him on the cart, like, basically doing the same thing?
And
I don't blame him. I don't blame him for wanting out of that situation, because they are.
I do. I do. Well, no. He went to Jacksonville on his own. I
He
do.
chose,
I do.
yeah, he
Okay.
chose to go there, but yeah, not a good way to handle it. Obviously, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him in general. Obviously, on the field, he's unreal,
Hmm.
but yeah, he's most likely out of there now, and the Dolphins are in an even worse spot than they already were. So,
It is.
yeah,
Whew.
they got the Canes though, man. They got the Canes going
Yeah.
on right now, so
Yeah.
Miami's gonna be okay.
Yeah. And last I checked, Canes were fourth, I think.
I think that's right. Yeah,
Fourth or
and they play
fifth.
Florida State tonight.
Yeah.
Huge game. Pretty
The
bad Florida
biggest.
State loss last week, so I'm interested to see how they handle this Miami team because it might be a good game. I hope it is.
Yeah. They're a college team at this point.
Yeah.
Which is a little bad, but yeah. All right. Oh, yes. I heard about this game. Didn't get a chance to watch it. Cowboys Packers tie.
Really, a really fun game to watch. I didn't expect to put that much time into that game.
Okay.
It went to overtime, and obviously being a tie, it went all the way to the end. So that was a long game. Sunday night football. So Monday morning was a little rough for me getting up, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess shout out to the Cowboys, man. I mean, getting a tie against a team like it was obviously a huge game because they traded Micah.
Hold on. Repeat that for the Cowboys.
It's a good effort for them.
If you're a Cowboy fan, I just want you to rewind that about two more times. I want you to record it. I don't think you're going to hear that very much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they didn't even have CD Lamb either. George Pickens went off. Javonte Williams, shout out to him. Seemed like was maybe heading out of the league after a couple bad injuries in Denver. Doing a good job there.
That's what's up.
Dak's having a good year. But yeah, I mean, they put up 40 on Micah Parsons.
That is crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, that was a big week for both sides, considering the trade was a month ago.
Mm-hmm. And you know, Micah, he wanted revenge.
Yeah, he did get a big sack. I can't remember if it was fourth quarter overtime, but he had a big play. But Cowboys kept on him, and you know,
like they were supposed to.
Like they're supposed to.
They did their job.
Yeah, I mean, getting a tie for them, that's a win. If they can get a bunch of ties this year, they're gonna be okay.
That is funny as hell. That is funny. It's the Browns though, man.
And that Thursday night game was almost a tie too with the Rams and the 49ers. Like they've got new overtime rules, so even if you score a touchdown, the other team gets a shot, which is a little bit more college-esque.
Which is dumb.
The difference is college doesn't have a clock and you get the ball at the 25. So you can't really tie in college. NFL though, that clock just runs out. If it scores a tie, it's a tie. Which I mean, I bet they'll make a change after this year because they don't want a bunch of ties.
I really hope.
If they had two in basically the same week, that would have been slightly concerning.
Imagine if that's what they did to try and retaliate against the league or something. Be like, yeah, I'm only playing 2 hours this week.
Yeah.
He would lose his shit. Like, I'm almost positive and confident that he would lose his shit.
Yeah.
That is funny. Quarterback revivals in recent years. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of quarterbacks. I'm not going to say a lot, but it seems like a lot of these customers have been coming back like, hey, I put it in order. I haven't been here in a while. I haven't been here in a while. It's like, man, you don't know what? I'm at Popeye Serve Chicken. Like, that's just always my thing. I just go like, you know, okay, whatever.
Yeah, that was mostly for Mac Jones because Mac Jones, speaking of that Thursday night game, looked really good. And it's like we've seen, like obviously Baker, Darnold, Geno Smith, we talk about a lot. It's been Daniel Jones this year. Mac Jones, maybe, I don't know. It's this recent years we've really seen how much coaching matters for quarterbacks because
We
These
talked
dudes
about
go to
that.
a different team, and they're different players. And Kyle Shanahan's definitely been a coach that's gotten a lot out of quarterbacks, so it's not super
Mhm.
surprising that
Mhm.
Mac Jones was looking as good as he is. But it's an interesting trend in the league, and I'm interested to see some of these other dudes that we may have counted out if they're able to get into a situation. I'm not going to say Carson Wentz, but he is playing okay for the Vikings right now.
And Baker.
Baker, obviously, yeah.
Right.
So
That's one you always have to get on me about because it's fucking Baker.
yeah, I love Baker, man.
Hmm.
His whole story is really just interesting. So I'm happy he's having success down in Tampa. He's had plenty of good receivers too to throw to, which helps.
That is what's up.
Emeka Ibuka, the rookie, has
Hmm.
been unreal. Obviously, they got Mike Evans and all that. So, but Mac Jones, I mean, the 49ers, he was throwing to Kendrick Bourne. I can tell you the average football fan may not even know
I
who
know I
Kendrick
don't.
Bourne is. He had the best game of his career on Thursday night. So
I
shout out to them for that. And they pulled off the win.
I definitely cannot say none of that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm trying to look up. Um, in 3 games, he has completed 86% of his passes and attempted 129. He has a 66 completion average. What the fuck is he have? Okay. He's almost at 1,000 yards for this year. Almost. He had 905. His highest was 21 with New England. He threw 3,800. It was a nice little bit.
He put up stats in New England, but
Ain't
he wasn't.
Yeah. This year he is 6 for 1, which is a pretty good record.
Mm-hmm.
His longest throw was for 42 yards. And
He's not out here like changing the league or anything.
Nah.
But he's getting the job done, and that's all you can ask for.
I wonder if I need to see if I could Oh, shout out Jason Tatum. Shout out Jason Tatum, man. Did you see he's already
I saw that.
back working?
Mm-hmm.
That's hard.
Yeah.
All right. Once you play us, it's still fuck you, but
of course,
I have a heart, and that is cool. That is really.
I hope we can
really
see it
cool.
from Tyrese too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no shot he comes back because he got hurt the last game of the year.
Well, see, that's why I'm going to that fan jam thing they got Sunday. I can't remember if I told you about that or not. The Pacers, they have a fan jam where basically tickets were free. It was kind of first come first serve thing, and you go down to the stadium. You kind of pick your seats and all of that, and then at the end of all of that, they got different little vendors and stuff that's through there. You can walk through. You can kind of go in their stuff, see what they selling, see what they not selling, and just connect with some people. So it's definitely a cool thing.
I've always heard about that. I've never considered going, but I should look into that maybe next year, I guess.
Yeah. That's like, would you go to Comic-Con?
That's an interesting question.
Not dress up.
Yeah.
But just.
So, as we talked about before the podcast, I am into Pokemon quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've got cards. I play Pokemon Go.
You still got the cards?
I got cards.
That's nice.
And
I
got some valuable cards. No.
Okay.
They're not like old.
Okay.
Not really old stuff, more modern stuff.
Because I definitely have a sports cards.
Yeah. I have a bunch of old sports cards.
I got a bunch of them. I think I had a signed Michael Jordan one.
Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Or it was somebody. Okay, so
you better find that.
So no, I think I traded it.
Oh Lord.
For some Pokemon cards.
Do you still have them?
Fuck no. And to tell you the truth, I don't even think they were worth it back then. They were just holographic.
that's the thing that's interesting about those cards, and you see it more in Pokemon or like Yu-Gi-Oh or something compared to sports. Some of those old cards that at the time were nothing
Mm-hmm.
are now
Oh, they're worth it.
everything.
Yes.
I mean, especially if you're talking like when it first came out in the 90s into the early 2000s, if it's in good condition, or even if it's in like half good condition, I mean, that stuff's worth a lot.
Yes, it is.
So, anyone out there that might have some in their closet they haven't thought about in a while, you should do a little bit of research here.
No, don't even do it. Just
Or bring them to us. We'll do the research.
Yeah, man. There's no research to have. Just let us take that off.
They're worth nothing. Forget everything we said.
Yeah.
We'll take care of them for you.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
You do not have to worry. We got you. Definitely got you.
So if Comic-Con had maybe a little bit some Pokemon stuff, I might check it out. I'm sure they do.
Oh, they have everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now. It was so many. The last year we went earlier this year, but I'm gonna say last year. When we went last year, it was so many people in there, so many letters that was written. So just y'all got to wake up a little early to get that man. Just saying.
I mean, there's people that wait all year for that thing. So yeah, I can imagine it's pretty nuts.
Oh yeah. People were dressed up as. It was a guy. He was dressed up as Headpool. Elite.
Okay.
Elite. It was a guy. He was dressed as Inspector Gadget. You won, bro. You got it. You got it. I saw that damn trench and that hat. I said, bro, it's Inspector. You got it, bro. You got. It was this couple. They were Captain America and Black Widow.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
They did that. It was nice.
Was it a good Captain America? Because I could see a cheap version that maybe wouldn't be.
It was a good one. Just the only thing that messes you up about Cap, you expect to see Cap. So anytime there's somebody else or somebody just cosplaying out, you just looking and you're like, yeah, you're not Cap. you're not. Thank you, but you're not Cap. But yeah, Comic-Con. It was a great time.
Is that like February or something like that?
I want to say yeah.
Okay.
It's somewhere at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we went. It might be March.
Okay.
It might be March, April. Might be one of them.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't frozen cold, but it was still a little cold.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we walked out of there, I kept saying that. I was like, but that wind smacked me in the face. I'm like, I'm ready to go back inside.
That wind downtown too with the buildings when it cuts through, it's like, man, I've gone to some Pacers games during those stretches of weather, and it's tough.
Yeah, man.
It's tough.
Cut the heat.
But Indy is designed pretty well. Like, obviously, if it's a big thing, it's hard to get parking close, but it's a tight enough city where you don't have to be outside that much.
Nope. So as long as it's not a big old tollway zone, not a bunch of traffic you're blocking anything, you'll be okay.
I mean, that convention center area, pretty well laid out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of parking down there.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever's been designing a lot of the things for the city in the last, I think I'll give them 5 years. Pretty much everything's been decent.
Yeah.
Like they've really been, they doing their big ones.
Yeah.
Everybody involved, y'all doing y'all big ones.
They're adding to that skyline too. There's a couple big hotels going up and stuff.
One of my dogs, I think he working on it.
Okay.
I think he working on it. And then one of my other dogs, he does electrical work.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is yeah, I know some extraordinary people.
It's good to know people that do a lot of different stuff.
Yes, it is. It's good to know some people who know some people.
Yes.
You can get some shit done.
Yeah.
All right. What's up with Shador?
Shador, man. So
the most creative way to answer a press conference. I do want to say that.
Yeah. Browns bench our boy Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
Really sad to see that
Was he
personally.
really doing that bad to get benched?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. He's 40 years old, man.
Okay.
He's playing on the Browns.
Okay.
Like there was a low ceiling on that situation, we'll be honest here. So yeah, he gets benched for Dylan Gabriel, who was taken above Shador. They drafted 2 quarterbacks, of course. So media, of course, they got to go to Shador. They probably cared more about what he had to say than Dylan Gabriel.
Come on, man. More than anybody in that building.
Yeah. Which I forget who said it. Some old player. It was like, why are we asking the third string quarterback all these questions? Like they're putting him in a position to make himself look bad. So obviously they're asking about thoughts on it, and he answered the questions, but no one could hear what he had to say, which very unique.
It is. He answered in mime.
Yeah.
Which
he was just testing everyone's lip reading abilities, which I think is a fair way to go about it. But yeah, no noise uttered. But so yeah, I don't know what there is to say beyond that. But
comedy gold.
Yeah.
Just comedy gold.
In this age of like quick reaction, social media type thing, he's been good. He's been good for some moments.
I just hate I gotta figure out how to explain it. I hate how everybody's coming down on him because he's famous.
Yeah.
Like that's not his fault.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't choose to be put in this position. I didn't choose to be a distraction. I just came and I'm me.
Yeah.
Like y'all have to deal with we have 3 quarterbacks on the team and nobody's sure about either one of them.
Yeah.
That's not on me. I'm just trying to be a starter. I'm trying to fulfill dreams. I'm trying to, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And I just hate when people like unfairly or just like try and just take stuff just too far when it comes to him. And
yeah. That's why I understand the media part of it, because they want the players to talk to the media because that's how the league stays relevant, I guess you could say. So players got to talk to the media. Most players are media trained, so they can just say whatever and they don't have to say anything really. They can just say stuff that gets them off their back. Shador's taking the route as, I'm not going to say anything, but I am going to say something. So but yeah, obviously you'd like to see him maybe just say some media talk to get him out of there, but yeah, it's not really his fault that he's in this position, but but he does keep himself in the headlines when he does stuff like that, I guess. So. I don't know. But hey, he might still get some run this year. I mean, if Dylan Gabriel sucks too, they're going to see what Shador's got. So I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the year, unless Dylan Gabriel is just awesome, which I personally don't see. He doesn't really have a great arm. Pretty accurate. But
they're going to fuck around and draft somebody else next year.
They definitely will. There's some better quarterback options next year.
I meant camera.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is the other one I wanted to talk about. It's old. I probably should have did it first because it's older than everything else, but whatever. And I kind of forgot about it. Julius Randle quit smoking weed when he left the Knicks. I knew I wasn't tripping some of these games. Some of these games, I knew I wasn't tripping, and I said, "But what the fuck is wrong with you, man? What he got going on?" I see. I understand. I got it.
There's been a couple cross court passes that may have sailed into the stands that looking back, it's like, okay, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
You know, couple isolation back down situations that he probably shouldn't have taken on, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, had a very good year with the Timberwolves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clear headed,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
and I'm glad he admitted that, because I was gonna say, now imagine how many times he's gonna tell that story, and he's just gonna tell all the bad about us. It's not gonna say that he was high as shit.
Yeah.
And threw the ball in the stands. But saying all that, I really, really do wish Ju all the success he has. I kind of want to meet him in the finals, just so he can still get. No, he can't get a ring anymore. That sucks.
Yeah, it had to be this year.
That sucks. Well, if and when we do, I'm gonna go to Memphis and I'm gonna buy him one, or I'm gonna buy. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, just quit weed when he left the Knicks, and it's just like,
I wonder if that means like in totality or just like before games or whatever.
I think he
You know
said.
what I mean?
I think he said period.
Okay.
Which I'm happy that you're caring about your health and all of that. You're caring about being a better person. But bro, you couldn't have did that a year earlier.
He might have still been there.
You couldn't have did that a year earlier. Just 1 year. Just one. We were decent, man.
Yeah.
But no, I gotta shoot him some bail. That's when he was injured.
Yeah, that's right.
That's when he was injured.
That's right.
So I do gotta take that into consideration. He was injured.
Yeah.
And then we just had all kind of God knows what out there in the park. Yeah. So okay, all right, got it. Quit weed. Now you're just doing phenomenal, but you couldn't do that with the fucking Knicks. Oh, Jew, you my boy.
Knicks are all right. All right, don't worry. Don't worry. Would you still take Cat over Randall? I personally would.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. And even when the trade happened, it's hard.
Yeah.
Because I understand what you get with Cat, but keeping it A100 and being real, Jew is 20 to 25 a game, 4 or 5 assists, anywhere from 6 to 10 rebounds. That is a little hard to pass up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
And that's just one player.
Yeah.
Who's doing all
that. Yeah, they gave up DiVincenzo too. So which broke up the whole Villanova group, which was sad for sure.
That's the only problem I had with the trade. And it's not even per se DiVincenzo. I love DiVincenzo. I wanted him here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want that to get misconstrued, but we're already taking on more money for Cat. We're sending out less money for Jew. Bro, we got to stand up and just not go for something. Like, we just got robbed. We didn't literally got
Cat had a good year, man.
He did. I'm happy with what we got.
I was harshly defending him online during that Eastern Conference Finals because, like, what can you ask?
Mm-hmm.
What more can you ask of a guy? Like, there was some stretches he was terrible, yeah, for sure. But when he's on, and he's very difficult to guard.
I think my thing with Cat, he would not take games off, because he wouldn't do that, but there were certain games he just didn't play D. He didn't.
That has always been a problem with him.
You know what I mean? He just didn't lock down just simple little things.
Yeah. That's always been a problem with him.
you know.
And there were times in the playoffs where he definitely was not holding it down in the paint.
Hmm.
And that's why he needs to play with Robinson more.
Yes, yes, yes,
If he's playing the
yes,
4,
yes,
it's a different story,
yes.
you know.
Which, speaking of which, in our exhibition game, the first one, Mitch, I think he played somewhere between 16 and 18 minutes. I can't remember the exact number. That boy had 18 rebounds.
That's insane.
18.
That's insane.
Like, I'm so happy. Like, I love Tibbs. I really do. I'm so happy I got a coach who's going to use my young boy.
Yeah.
God, I'm so happy. The first game, I think everybody played. Everybody. Like,
that's a switch up for sure.
Not just 7 players.
Yeah.
I think everybody played.
Yeah.
And everybody pretty much looked good too. Jordan Clarkson being on the team, I like that addition. I really like it. He hasn't necessarily found his shot, his stroke yet, to where he just automatic like he has been certain times before. But
yeah, you know what's interesting, and I don't know if this is real at all. But playing out in Utah all those years, where it's obviously a little bit higher elevation, I doubt it's as impactful in an inside sport as it would be in like football.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get used to playing at a different altitude and living at a different altitude, I wonder how much that impacts your body once you go back to sea level, basically.
Oh, it does. It does. That's why so many people used to lose in Denver.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it might be actually more beneficial to do it that way because your body, when you're at higher elevation, gets used to basically getting less oxygen because there's less oxygen in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a little bit stronger almost. So I wonder, like, going down to sea level, having all that oxygen in there, if you're actually better off. I don't know. We're not scientists here or anything.
At all.
But it's an interesting thing to think about.
all.
If Clarkson has like one of his best years in a while, maybe that's it. I don't know. Yeah. Or maybe it's just because he's on a better team than he's been on. But
yeah, because he's been with the Jazz. For
they haven't
a decade.
Yeah, it's been a rough. I can't believe he's been there as long as he was.
Really. I didn't feel sorry for him.
Yeah,
I think that's where he went right after the Lakers. All right, so moving right along, what we got up next? One of my favorite segments. The staple stocks of the week. I really love that name.
That's good.
I really
it's been working too,
man. It has.
It's been working.
It has. Okay, I tell people all the time. Every time I'm telling them about the pod, if you don't pay attention to nothing else, please pay attention to the staple stocks. Me brother know what he doing. Okay, what you got?
I've had a good run lately.
You have.
So right now I'm looking at Denison Mines, which I think I might have talked about before. It's a uranium miner.
Yeah, it sounds a little familiar.
Yeah,
I think you were talking about doing research on it last week.
Yeah. So ticker's DNN. It's been up. I think that this month it's up like 21%. So it's a pretty cheap stock. It's like $2.80, I think. $2.80. So it's definitely kind of more like a moonshot type of thing. But I really believe long term we're going to be turning to nuclear energy soon, and uranium plays a pretty massive role in that. And Denison is like the most highly regarded uranium miner out there, it seems like. So I've been watching that for a while. I've got some stake in it now. It's done well lately, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. But I mean, I feel like long term, it's got a pretty good shot of continuing to go up in price. And so, it might be worth getting a little bit at least. I mean, it's so cheap, you can get a good amount of shares without spending a ton of money. So that's something I'm keeping an eye on right now for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's like you said, 280 for a year to date. It's up 0.72.
like a lot of these penny stocks, that's kind of the thing is like there'll be runs where it's up crazy and then down crazy. So
Hmm.
you kind of have to have the stomach for that. But when it runs, it runs. That's the thing. So
But I mean, from what I'm looking at for this whole year, it's been up. Now, this past week it went down, but
yeah,
it went down 0.005.
yeah,
I can deal with that.
yeah,
That's that's not bad.
yeah. I think like one thing to keep in mind, like if you're trying to figure out where a stock might go, is look at so like when it's a penny stock, like look at the 25-cent intervals basically. So
Okay, that makes
so
sense.
when you're at like 280, so it's holding above 275, right?
Hmm.
So you want to see it get up to 3 and break through 3. If it gets to 3 and comes back down, then it might go back down to like the 280, 275 range. If it goes up, then it's got a good shot of going to 325 or higher. So that's kind of a strategy that's something I've used and is a pretty popular strategy for just trying to figure out like where there's resistance for some of this stuff. And so I'd like to see if it can push 3 and hopefully break through that. But right now it's holding above 275, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I think sometime this week, I think I'm gonna try and get some. I think Monday when the market open back up, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Let me make a note of that.
Yeah, I added a bunch of shares a couple weeks ago because it had gone up a good amount since I got in already. I'm like, all right, I think it has some more room to run here, and it's up slightly from what I just bought. But yeah, I think it's gonna keep going up. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. But long term, I think it's pretty sure thing.
And if you ain't getting Nebius, you fucked up. I just want to put that out there. Go get, if you did not yet, please go get Nebius. That shit has been going up.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier, man. I'm trying to figure out what else I can flex into it and try and hit that thing out the park, man. Cause
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, I brought that up about a month ago. And then I
mm-hmm.
think it was the next week they had a deal with Microsoft. So it went up like 25% in a day.
Yeah, but it
And it's
didn't.
continued to go up since
But
then.
see, when it went up that time, like it went up, it plunged a little,
Yeah.
and then just like this past week, it just shot up,
Yeah.
just to the sky,
Yeah.
moon.
And that's a good sign when something goes up like crazy and then rebounds a little bit, but then goes up again.
Mm-hmm.
That shows their strength. That
Mm-hmm.
shows there's new buyers coming and people are holding on to it. So yeah, it's. I mean, that's probably been my best hit of the year so far.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
still a lot of time left. I'm not selling any right now, but yeah, it was good timing on my part. We'll just say
You
that.
man, that boy, that boy, good. He good. um, Speaking of selling, any stocks that you're staying away from?
So this is a sad one for me. I did shave a little bit of my Philip Morris this past week,
Okay.
which is like the maker of Zen. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Zen has just gotten insanely popular over the past few years. So Philip Morris stock has grown in hand with that. But the past few months, it's really just kind of stayed the same price. And lately, it's actually gone down a little bit. And I've made some money on. I'm like, I'm going to take some gains here
Man,
on the way down,
smart,
you know,
smart.
because like I have a lot of tech stuff that I know like that's going to continue to go up.
Yeah,
That's pretty reliable.
yeah.
Some of these other brands, like more brick and mortar type thing, like more products,
Mm-hmm.
those things they'll have growth, but they may kind of just stay
Yeah.
in the same range for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, I've made my money in Philip Morris. Like, I'm gonna keep the majority of it still, but I sold a little bit off just to keep some of that cash on hand for other opportunities because there's always something in the market that's moving up. And when you can take money that's not moving up and put it into something that is, seems like a pretty obvious move.
Definitely. I mean, what's my word? It would behoove you.
Yes,
I love that word.
absolutely.
Um, XRP. They still going up.
Yeah.
They still been going up. I think we done got back to $3 a share. Well, a coin now. I want to say it might be a little bit higher than that. And did you see Bitcoin got up to 120?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm a little mad though because I was trying to take care of some other stuff. So, like you just said, like I shaved off a little piece of it. I wish that's okay. That's my one piece of advice I will give everybody. Pay more attention once you get into these stocks, once you get into investing, once you get into crypto, whatever, and you're investing. Please do a little more research on when things are going to go up, when things are going to go down, what they're trending to. Because a lot of times I be smart in investing in things, but then I be a little dumb in checking on them before I sell them off.
Yeah.
And then it just always seems like the next week shit just shoots up. And I'm like, bro, I could have waited a couple days. I could have waited 4 or 5 days and got some of this with y'all.
Yeah.
So but with that, those are just lessons that, especially when you don't really have a background in trading or stocks or anything like that, or crypto or anything, those are the type of lessons that you have to do to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's certain.
You're gonna learn some hard lessons for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no one ever gets it 100% right
Mm-mm.
either. Even dudes that are doing it for a living and have made billions of dollars, no one can time the market perfectly.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of define what you feel like is a good gain for you. Look at the chart and say, hey, does this look good going forward, or does it maybe look like it's on a downtrend?
Mm-hmm.
It's all experience, and again, something could look like it's going down, and all of a sudden they announce news that sends it like crazy higher. Like you just can't predict everything. You just got to come up with good habits and like figure out what makes sense to you, and you got to learn lessons through losing money sometimes. I mean, I've made plenty of costly mistakes in my day. So
that first time for Dogecoin.
oof,
That first Doge, oh my, that first Dogecoin when it first went up, like when it first skyrocketed, oh my, I was in the Doge really early when it wasn't even trading at a penny per coin.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Okay,
it wasn't even like a tenth of a penny either. It was like,
it was not like I was in it at that point and just got impatient, ended up selling everything off because I was like, man, it's never gonna do anything. Got impatient, low key. I knew what I was doing, but didn't know what I was doing. Wasn't confident in what I first said. That's the other piece of advice. Be confident in your choices. Please be confident in your choices. Do not second guess your choices. If you feel comfortable with something, if you've done a little bit of research, you've hit in something early, be confident in what you did. Don't sell out of it until it just completely plummets. Okay, please. I can tell you that from experience. But I got impatient, sold out of everything. I think at the most 6 months later. I don't even think it was that long, but I'm gonna just give the benefit of the doubt. At the most 6 months later, that's when they went up to like $1 per coin, and I had the shit for ugh, just be confident, please.
Yeah.
Be confident.
Have some conviction in what you're doing. That the people with conviction are the ones that really make money over time. Because if you're just bouncing in and out of stuff based on what's going on, that you're losing money like that. Yes. Like when the market goes down or when a stock goes down off something that's stupid, I'm like, there's a lot of people going to lose money off this because they're selling right now for no real good reason. Like when earnings, you always see that.
Yeah.
It's like a stock could have good earnings, but not as good as people expect.
Yes.
So it goes down 10%.
Yes.
It's like, oh, perfect, buy. And then a week later, it's like, oh, shoot. Yeah, it's right back to where it was. Oh, because it was all expectation based.
Yeah.
Not actual like fundamental facts. So
really, I think I can't remember what I was watching or Yeah, because I don't think I was talking to nobody. I think I was watching something. Might have been watching CNN one day, waiting for Shark Tank to come on or some, one of them type days. And I remember the guy on TV. He kept saying, when the market crashes, when not crashes, but when some of these things go down, that's your time to buy.
Oh yeah.
That is what you're supposed to do. Like,
Yeah.
stop looking for not it's not stop looking for the rise, but stop getting excited for the rise. Get excited for the dip
Yeah.
and figure out how you can manipulate that dip. That's that's one piece of advice I can definitely give. I learned that one the hard way.
Yeah.
I think I think twice. Definitely with Doge, but
Yeah.
uh, I've learned that. Okay.
Yeah, if you look at the market over the past few years, I mean, it's been really good, but obviously with COVID and some other things like inflation earlier this year, we've had some downtrends that were pretty costly,
Mm-hmm.
and the smart people were like, thank God I get a 20% discount on all this stuff. And then a few months later, it's right back to where it was.
Yep.
And you got all those gains, those free gains.
Mm-hmm.
So when other people get scared, you need to start pouncing on some stuff. And that's why it's good to have some cash because,
That's a fact.
have some money on the sideline that's just waiting. You want to
That's
put it into like a high yield savings account. That's cool. That's what I do.
mm-hmm.
Get some money, like some interest on that money. And then when the market crashes or whatever, you start putting some of that cash back in.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 months, a year down the line, you're going to look back like, thank God I did that.
I do need to talk to you about that high yield savings account. I need a little help with
Okay.
that. I do. Because I've been saying that for a while. I need to do that. And do you have a life insurance policy? You don't?
No,
Okay. Would you get one?
not anytime soon.
Okay.
I mean, no one's like relying on me for anything. You know what I mean? So,
Well, see, I some of the some of the people I done follow, some of the podcasts I listen to, different little things. I've heard people talk about getting them a life insurance policy and pretty much borrowing from it
okay.
and using that to like kind of fund,
Interesting.
their businesses, stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Different things like that. So
Interesting.
that's it's something I've been meant to ask you about. Yes, he is my financial advisor. Yes, yes, he is, and he has been that for a long time. Yes. Anytime I really, really have questions, I'm really thinking about stuff. He's definitely one people at the top of the list.
That specific thing I'll have to look into. I've never heard that before, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's
because
interesting.
because I think it was Walker. Oddly enough, I think it was Waka Flocka. Who would have ever thought you would get financial advice from Waka Flocka Flame? But
They got a lot of money to manage, man. Some of those
yeah,
rappers you look at and like, oh, they don't know what they're doing.
no,
They got people around them that do though, and they get educated across the way. And
yeah,
yeah,
but he was saying basically, if you really want to take things to the next level, if you want to maximize what you're doing, and you got businesses, or you're looking at to do a business, or well, what he said, no, I think he started out by saying, if you have your car in your name, you're doing wrong.
put
You're
it
off.
in LLC.
Put it in the LLC, and then he was like, and then even further than that, set up the LLC with a C corp, or set up you a C corp some kind of way.
Yeah.
And then he was like, and then even past that, you set up you a life insurance policy, and you borrow from that and all of that. And I need to find a video. Once I find a video, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
But it was how he broke it down and how he said it. I was like, damn, okay, I gotta remember that. I gotta keep that in mind. I might not do it exactly that way, but it'll kind of give me a blueprint of how I can set up some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so life insurance, yeah. But it's definitely one I'm looking into. Anything else for the financial side?
I think we covered it, man. I mean, there's some interesting stuff going on right now. Like the last quarter of the year is generally the least like productive, I guess you could say. People start selling out on stuff, like maybe things slow down a little bit. So I'm interested to see these last few months here what happens and see if like any different new stuff kind of pops on the scene, starts going up.
Before we get off the financial side too, this is something I thought about the other day. I don't think you were still at Walmart when this happened. I think you had left already. You might have been, but I think you had left already. You remember when they did that stock split?
I don't.
Okay. See, so yeah, you must have been already working on the road. It was gone. 2, 3, might almost be 4. No, I don't think it was 4. I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago. Walmart took the stock and they split it in 3. And I think the shares went down to, it was either $30 or $40.
Yeah.
It was something like that. The shit is already back up to $100.
I've seen that.
Already back up. And I remember I kept telling anybody who I could talk to, anybody who could listen, anybody who I was around, any extra money you got, get some Walmart stock. Get it before the split happens.
Yeah.
But get you some Walmart stock. And I remember I had a couple different people. Well, why would you do it that way? Why wouldn't you do it after they do the split? And then you could. I said, because you got to think about it, bro. First, do you honestly feel like Walmart stock is going to stay at $30?
No.
That's 1. 2, do you want to make interest on 1 stock or 3 stocks? It's just simple math. And once I kind of broke it down like that, people, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. And now I need to remember everybody that I told that to. I probably won't, because I told that shit to so many different people. But I need to remember everybody that I told that to, and I need to check, and I need to just ask them, how your stocks doing? Do you still got them? How are they? Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's your time to thank me. I told you you're going to thank me later.
Now it's later.
Okay, yeah, I don't want anything. I just want to hear, yeah, you was right. You knew what you were talking about. Because as soon as I heard about, oh, wait a minute, they're going to split this in 3. Yeah? Oh, all right. Okay.
Bringing that price point down, it brings people in for sure.
For real.
So.
For real.
Yeah.
Like,
Nvidia did the same thing a few years back. I think they did like a 5-1 or maybe even bigger, because it was like over $1,000. So it may have been 10-1 actually, now I think about it. And
that's why Nvidia is so cheap.
Yeah.
Because I remember looking at the stock, and I remember saying, bro, why is Nvidia this low?
Yeah.
Like, it's not low, but why is it so low?
Was $1,000 or whatever. Tesla was the same thing. I think they did maybe 4-1 or something like that.
So yeah, and that's for the people out there. That's another thing y'all need to look into. Look into these stock splits. Anytime you hear something is splitting, buy time.
Yeah, it almost always goes up like right away, but then over time, more people get in because like, oh, Walmart's $30. Yeah, I'll buy some of that. When it's 150 though, they might not want to get it.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, please pay attention to the stock splits. I know I am. Again, but these are lessons that you learn once you're actually doing it.
Yeah. You got to be in the game.
Yeah. If you're not in the game and you're not doing anything, these are certain things that you just don't know. It's not going to make sense to you. It's not. And again, not a lot of money. And make sure I preface this by saying that. Not a lot of money, but don't be afraid to lose some money. Don't be afraid to mess up some money.
Yeah.
It's a lesson that's going to come with that you would have never gotten.
Yeah.
Like, do not be afraid. But yeah. Okay. Speaking of that though, speaking of up and downs and trends and all of that, as we move over to these to this current news, what's up with this government shutdown?
I don't even really know exactly what they're shut down over.
Thank you. Okay. I thought it was just me.
It happened kind of quick. And I'll be honest, like nowadays, man, politics is so divisive. Like I try not to even pay attention anymore. Once I started realizing like it doesn't actually impact my daily life very much, I stopped. I'm not gonna say I stopped caring, but I stopped paying too much attention because it just drags you down, man. Like politics is all bad news, and I just can't
Good
deal with it. So I don't even know what they're shut down over. Obviously, like the two sides can't agree on something, and that's like funding. It's always basically that they can't agree how to budget, so they can't operate anymore because they don't have an agreement. So I don't know what's going on. I don't really care, to be honest, because I don't have a government job. I don't rely on the government anyway. Whether they're going or not doesn't affect me. If it affects you, sorry. Hopefully it gets back going soon.
Pray for you.
But
Hope you're doing good. Hope you get back right.
you'll get back pay and all that. You'll be all right. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. They generally try to not let it go too far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's been a few days now, so we'll see. Maybe this weekend they can get something figured out. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they get it going soon, but
Yeah.
no real analysis on it, to be
Okay.
honest.
Cool. Echoed pretty much everything he said. I do want to shout out my homegirl because she does have a government job, and she was just kind of telling me like, yeah, we don't even know what's getting ready to happen. We're still at work, but we're not getting
Oh,
paid
really?
for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's some government agencies like you can't shut down. Like you need the mail, obviously.
Yeah.
The
mail. Damn, I didn't even think about
yeah.
that.
I saw a mail
Shit.
truck when I came in the neighborhood today. Like they're still going.
I did
But
just think about that.
it does put pressure, I'm sure, on them to, and who's going to want to, and they do get back pay like once it's good. So like it's fine.
Okay.
A lot of people work paycheck to paycheck. So you
fact.
don't want it shut down too long because some of those people, they might just quit and go get another job. They have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely don't want to shut down for too long because of that. But yeah, there are some agencies that can't stop can't stop working because the whole country will fall apart.
Definitely.
Or parts of it at least.
Fall apart even more than half.
Yeah.
That's another story for another day, though. All right, yeah. I just had to ask because I have been seeing reports and stuff. But I've been saying this. I don't. If I want to be depressed, I'll go think about all the money I could have made on fucking Dogecoin. I don't need to watch the news for that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Yeah.
The news, politics, and me getting older, I probably should pay attention a little more. But in my opinion, that is what's making a lot of people paranoid and miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I have so many friends, man, that's like, I don't even want to talk to them anymore because it's just all doom and gloom about stuff. It's like, dude, stop watching the news. For God's sake, you're not a better person because you're informed. You're just making your life harder and more depressing.
Like I get it every now and again. If you want to watch the news, you want to get up on the current events, you want to know kind of what's going on. Like, I get that. It's nothing wrong with that. But some of these people who watch the news religiously and they hear about some of these stories that happen, and now they're just petrified of just going to the fucking mailbox. It's like, bro, I'm not living that way.
No,
I'm not. No. I'm not.
There's always something to be scared of. Like, don't willingly search for those things.
Yeah, man. Like, you don't have to, like, no, I'm not.
If something's really going to be a problem for you, it will come to you on its own. You don't have to go, oh gosh, they're doing this in that state. Like, I don't know why anyone cares about what other states are doing politics-wise in the first place.
Bro, it's not even other states. Other states, I will halfway give people because at least it's in your country. And, okay, well, if they did it in this state, they might can come here with this state with, okay. Yeah. I'll give you that, I guess. I'm still not going to do it, but I'm not going to fault you for that. People who pay attention to other countries, that's the one.
Yeah, that's dumb.
What are we doing? Like, and it's going to sound so crazy when I say this. That's why I never really watched the Discovery Channel. Because I'll never forget this. I was watching a story on African fire ants. And they had me damn near petrified.
Yeah. Like just
going out of my mind, like, oh my God. And just, they can just shoot through your bones and they can do this and they can do that. And then I sat, and then I don't know what made me think about it, but I just sat there for a minute and I thought about it. I was like, bro, when the fuck are you going to Africa to even meet an African fire ant? Like, when is that going to happen? Stop watching this. Like, stop scaring yourself about shit that you,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say never are gonna experience or never gonna have to deal with, but 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna have to deal with.
Yeah. If you're booking a trip to Africa, then you can start worrying about it. But sitting in your couch with no plans to ever go there.
Like,
Yeah.
no, no, don't do
Which,
that.
by the way, it seems like the southern hemisphere has it a lot rougher when it comes to stuff like
Yeah.
that. We all know Australia has some absolutely
I'm not going.
insane creatures there. I don't know what it is about that part of the world that has attracted so many insane bugs and animals. But obviously, South America's got the rainforest. Like, they've got some crazy stuff there too.
Definitely.
And then Africa, we all know has what they have. So
Definitely.
I don't know what it is about the southern hemisphere, but God bless those people, man.
Mhm.
They're fighting.
Even in America, because think about how people talk about Florida.
That's true. That's true. Florida does have some crazy stuff.
I'm just saying.
But
That's like on my Facebook. It was either earlier this week or the end of last week. The annual video came up in my memories of the guy in Florida who caught an alligator in the trash can
oh
in
yeah,
flip flops.
yeah.
That's
That's what they do, man.
I just love watching it.
I really like watching people hit alligators with skillets. They do not like it. Like, I feel like they would rather be stabbed or shot at than hit with a skillet. Like, those Florida dudes, they'll just go out in their front yard, bop, and that thing runs off. Like, you can't. I don't know if you can really be that scared of alligators if you know you got a skillet on you at all times, like in your car or something. That's a weapon that will scare those things off. Like, they're not. They get hit over the head with a skillet. They know they got to get out of there quick.
And I don't know if anybody ever told you this. If you're ever dealing with an alligator, because you do travel, you're very well traveled, you know. If you're ever dealing with an alligator, you're getting chased by one. Run in zigzags.
I've heard this.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Just putting that out there, people.
Yeah.
Run in zigzags.
I will give some respect to alligators because they are basically dinosaurs.
Yes, they are.
Like, I think they're the only land creature besides, well, I don't know if you would consider birds a land creature. I guess you have to. But like, I'm just talking water versus land, basically.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of fish and stuff that have been around for millions of years. But I think alligators are the oldest living, like, land creature. Like, I'm pretty sure they were around when we got hit by the freaking asteroid, like, 10,000 or 12,000 years ago. Like, they've survived some crazy stuff. So I'll give them some props for that. But that's also another reason why you need to make sure you take care of them when they're there because they'll survive anything.
No, now that you say that, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think
I've researched this before.
I've
researched this. Yeah.
Did you know alligators can get up to, I think it's 10 miles an hour?
Really?
Yeah, like full grown ones.
Hmm.
A full grown one, you know,
which is much slower than most humans can run still, which is good.
Yeah,
but they got some tiny ass legs, so that is impressive.
But that's most humans.
Most, yes.
Okay, because I remember me and my brother, we were talking about it. He was like, bro, you got to really think about it. Yeah, we driving cars and we be at 40 and 50 and shit like that, so it don't seem like that. Bro, 10, 15 miles an hour is kind of fast, bro.
It is.
If you're on feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
if you're an able-bodied human, you can do that for sure.
But for how long?
Well, humans have like the best endurance. I would imagine like you're going to be able to outrun an alligator. The thing is, though, mostly you're going to see them in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
You lived in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those folks aren't running 10 miles an hour.
This is what I'm saying.
So those people should be worried.
Right. That's why I'm like, just on the average. Shit, I'm even thinking about up here. Just some of the
just America in general, really.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
there's a lot of people, they go to the mailbox, they're winded coming back. So they're not getting that speed.
Like, we were just talking about this. I think we go to the gym more than probably most average Americans.
Oh yeah.
How many times you go to the gym a week?
At least 2. Sometimes 3.
I shoot for 3. Here lately, it's been once a week.
if you go once a year, you're going more than a lot of people. So
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So 10, 15 miles an hour, that's hit a zigzag, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Juke them out. You can juke them out.
You definitely can. You should be able to.
If you need to have a football in your arm to make you really feel like you're doing something,
hey,
do it.
whatever.
But you should have a frying pan or a skillet instead of a football. But, just in case.
That is funny, just carrying around random frying pans.
Just have it in your car. If you're out in the wilderness, like if you're out in the Everglades or something, maybe have a backpack on you. But yeah.
Hold on, because I need to double check this just to make sure. Because an alligator can sprint on land at up to 35 miles per hour in short bursts, though their average speed is around 11 to 15 miles per hour.
Oh, that's a little bit more worrisome, actually. I would imagine like the smaller they are, the faster they are. So the real big ones, I would be surprised if they can move that quick, but I don't want to find that out personally.
Alligators are powerful and agile in the water, reaching speeds of 20 miles per hour, but are much slower on land and tire out quickly, making it possible for a human to outrun them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. I mean, most humans that ever have, like, there's been babies that have been eaten by alligators and stuff.
Definitely.
But you rarely see someone get killed, like a full grown adult get killed by one. Mm-hmm. They might get attacked by it. They might get bit in the leg or something, but I mean, you could probably stomp their snout pretty good and get them to run off.
Yo, okay, debunked myth. Running in a straight line is just as effective as zigzagging to escape.
See, the way I look at it, and I know this is they're agile, with those short legs, I feel like changing direction all the time would make it harder for them. Mm-hmm. So I'm still going to go with the zigzag if I ever need to. I'm
looking for corners.
They ain't turning corners quick. That's for sure.
I know you're not turning quick. Like, I'm looking for something I can turn real quick. I'm a loop-de-loop.
And if you have a chance to get on higher ground, I mean, there's no way they can climb at all, right? No. So if they could, that's what makes bears so scary, man. Bears can climb faster than they can run.
Bro.
And they can run fast.
Like I'm genuinely petrified of bears.
Yeah.
That's why every time somebody says something about camping, who?
I mean, if you're in Indiana, you're fine, but
no, fuck that. Indiana got deers.
You're scared of deer?
Yes.
Deer are more scared of you than you are of them. They will.
I bet
they will run.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing.
Deer are beasts. I'll say that. Like if they're running straight at you, I mean, you see what they do at car windshields and people hit them.
Bro, I'm 150, soaking wet.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's just certain things I'm not playing with. Horses.
Horses are, horses you don't want to mess with at all. Those things are fast and strong as hell.
Like it's just certain things.
Did I talk to you about the dudes that were horseback riding down the street? Have you seen them before?
Oh yeah, the black guys.
Yeah.
They actually have a ranch that's right around the corner.
Okay.
We actually set up a party for them.
Okay.
Which is crazy as hell. I didn't know they were here, but yeah, they have a lot of horses.
Yeah. Like I was leaving here. It was probably 3 or 4 weeks ago at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a friend that lives just down the street, so I was going to see him on my way back. And I turned out of the neighborhood and I looked down and I'm like, I know damn well I just didn't see 3 black dudes on horses going down the street.
Yes, you did.
Because I saw just a glimpse. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm tripping. Like I sat in the chair for a few hours. Maybe my head's not quite back yet. Then I turn around the corner and they're there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I didn't know what to say or think. I just kept driving. But, But yeah, that was unexpected.
Imagine when I first moved over here. Well, no, when I used to go to Pop House and I used to just come over here and I would just be riding down the street and is that a motherfucker galloping? fucking 10 in the morning? What is going on?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about on street, like not just in the back in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like no,
like they're going somewhere.
Going down 38th and shit. Like, bro, what the? All right, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice to see. It was surprising though.
Yeah, it's nice to see from my car.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't trying to fuck with certain dogs. I damn sure ain't fucking with some of these animals.
Yeah. If they can trample you, you should keep a safe distance.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair, even if they're friendly. Because the thing about deer, I will say, is they are so scared that they've like burst through people's like glass doors before, which is usually when they go in the house, which I don't know how they get in there in the first place. But yeah, they freak out so much they'll run into people and probably not even know they're there.
See, and that's why I'm like, I ain't fucking with no deers either. Yeah. Because once you're that scared and you're that cautious, like, it ain't no telling what you'll do.
And they're big, man. And they're fast as hell too. Like, if you get in their way, it would be a problem.
Yeah. No.
So I'll give you that.
I'm staying away. Yeah. I'm good. It's just I'm not the crocodile hunter. Okay, I know my limitations. Yeah. I ain't dealing with that one. Yeah. I got better things I can do. If I ain't getting on roller coasters, I damn sure ain't getting in front of a deer. We'll just keep that real. Okay.
That adds up.
All right. Moving on along. Have you seen this shit with Steph and Ayesha, man?
God bless Steph Curry, man.
God bless him, man.
I mean, what else can you do?
God bless him, man.
What else can you do, man?
My boy just be catching strays, man. For no reason, just a random Tuesday. Yeah, you know, I never wanted to be married, and I just never wanted kids.
I do feel sorry for her that her life has turned out so poorly. You know, like beautiful family, incredibly successful and rich husband that's also like seems like a very nice guy.
He really
what a terrible position to be in. I personally would never want to be in that position, I'll tell you that.
Oh no. Never. Man. At all, man. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Like
poor girl, man. Poor girl.
Some woman just to come swoop me up off my feet and I gotta start having babies and
God, man. Fuck. Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, really.
At all, man.
I mean, what a horrible, horrible existence.
Gosh, man. I'm gonna pray for her, man.
We'll pray for her. Gosh. We got you, Ayesha. We'll get you out.
Yeah, man.
We'll save you.
We will save you.
We'll get you in a good spot.
Matter of fact, I got some cousins that can change your situation right now. You let me know next time y'all going on vacation. I'll send somebody to get you on up out of that situation. You won't never have to worry about this again. Ever. Damn crazy ass. Like some of these, because I never watched the interviews because I just, that's not my shit. Yeah. But I be seeing some of these clips, watching some of these clips, and I'll be like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then
what podcasts would even be interested in talking to her is my question.
Bro.
Like,
I didn't want to go there.
Like, no disrespect to her, but like
I was trying to be nice, but
she's known because of Steph. Like, we don't have to paint a different picture here. And if she thinks that it's anything else, then she has issues. Because you know who I really respect is Savannah James. Bro, you never hear from Savannah James.
Bro. The only time you hear or see from Savannah is that one of them kids' goddamn games.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That is it. That is all. You see her at one of these games. You might see her courtside for one of LeBron's big milestones.
Yeah.
You're going to see them at Disney or something, you know, doing something. Taco Tuesday. You know what I mean? You're going to see her, you know, little stuff like that. But even with that, you have to follow LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
If it's
She's not out there branching off, trying to get her own clout. Like, she knows the deal.
Minding her
and she's
business.
Benefited from it.
just minding her
Yeah.
business. You know she got a podcast?
I did not know that.
Exactly. And that's not to say like that's not to be disrespectful or Casper, like none of that, but
Yeah.
she just do her own thing and just be chill.
Because that means she's not saying anything out of line. You know, for it to not ever pop on NBA fans' radars. She's just, I don't know what she talks about, but obviously it's normal shit.
I need to go give her a listen.
Yeah.
That's what needs
We'll
to be
support
supported.
her.
That needs to be supported.
Yeah.
Like Savannah, you're doing a great job, girl.
Keep locking it down.
You're doing a great job.
She's about to have her husband and 2 sons in the NBA probably in a couple of years here. So shout out to them, man.
Yeah. Hey, you know something? To that same token, shout out to LeVar Ball.
Absolutely.
Shout out, man.
Absolutely.
A lot of people tried to act like he was crazy, like he was doing too much. That man got 2 sons in the NBA. One of them is the franchise cornerstone, which I did just see a report they're open to trading him, which if they are, Hornets, what the fuck are y'all doing?
They don't have anything going on, man. That's the thing.
Like, if that is true, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
You got the other son, which if he didn't have that injury,
we're going to see him bounce back this year, I think.
Yeah.
He's in a good position.
If he didn't have that injury over there with the Bulls, me and one of the bros, we talk about that. I think the Bulls would have been a way better team. Like,
absolutely.
They were damn near built around
They had
him.
a really good team when they got him and DeRozan in the same offseason.
Yeah.
They had a good squad.
And then had Zach LaVine over there. That's what I'm saying. If he didn't have that injury, the Bulls they might have did something.
Yeah.
They might have did something. So
he's probably on the best team he's ever been on right now, though. So I'm excited to watch him this year.
And then LeVar got the third son who
was in the NBA.
He got a record deal.
Yeah. He had a massive song. So they're doing something right, man. And also on the low key, shout out to the Holiday father of Drew, Justin, and Aaron.
Yeah.
3 studs in the NBA, long careers.
For real.
I mean, Drew Holiday's going into year 17. That
crazy.
Shocked me.
That's crazy.
Isn't Justin older? Or around the same age? He's been in the league forever. And then Aaron obviously was a lot younger, but he's still in the league too.
Hold on, because I can definitely look it up. Justin Holiday.
2 of those played for the Pacers too, so I definitely hold the Holidays dear in my heart. I really wanted to have Drew here. Never worked out, but
Justin is 36.
Okay, yeah. So he's about around the same age then. Maybe a little bit older.
He last played in the Euro League for Virtus Bologna.
It's like Italian, I think.
Because I refuse to think that any land is named after bologna. I just refuse.
I think it's the flip side.
Either way.
So he's not in the league, but he was for a long time.
Yeah.
He's still hooping, though.
Yeah. He's still overseas. He's still doing his thing. So,
yeah.
Hey, shout out.
Speaking of, I don't think we talked about didn't Nikola Vucevic retire? Or maybe there was talks of it.
It was talks. I think he threatened, like not a literal threat, but I think he threatened to and was going to go back and play in his hometown overseas. And I think they talked him out of it, and he's going to be in the NBA now.
Okay.
You know, one of them.
I saw that, and I didn't like process it much. Then it just hit me because we're talking about the Bulls and stuff. I'm like, is Vucevic still in the league?
Justin Holiday, he last played in the NBA for the 23-24 season with the Nuggets.
Okay.
Is that when they won the championship?
I believe so, yeah.
He got him
that would have been, or was that, no, I think it was the year before they won.
Okay.
Because the Celtics won and then Thunder last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, the year before.
Oh.
But he might have been there for it.
Justin Holiday won 1 championship in his career.
There you go.
Yeah, shout out to the Holidays. Shout out.
Just solid players, man. I've always liked watching them.
That is what's up, man. That is really what's up.
I really liked having Justin Holiday for the Pacers. He was good.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron wasn't as good, but that's okay.
I mean, everybody can be.
Yeah. Drew will always be the best of them.
Definitely. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. You know something that I never got because I just seen a picture of this, and this is the only reason why I'm thinking about it. Why do siblings trade jerseys?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of.
You could do that at Thanksgiving or something,
You get what I'm saying? Like, do you really need? Are
It's
you
probably just for the pictures. I don't know.
like? Are you really gonna display that? Well, no, I
It
probably
makes
would.
for a good moment, I guess, on TV and stuff. Everything's for social media nowadays, anyway.
I mean,
NBA can post like a nice picture of it.
but then again, no, no. I don't know if I would do the whole jersey swap, but I'll definitely do the pictures and all that on the court. That would be a great family
Yeah,
picture, great
yeah,
achievement family picture.
yeah,
So okay,
yeah, for
I
sure.
do get that. But that is one thing I've just never understood. Why are y'all swapping jerseys? Like y'all can see each other.
Yeah,
I know y'all see each other. Like
yeah.
it's man. And does their signature really mean that much to you?
I don't know.
Like I don't know. I just seen the picture where they did the jerseys for all three of the brothers. They did
Okay.
one, and
Yeah.
it just popped up in my head. It just made me think of it. I don't know. No. But shout out, man.
Yeah.
Shout out. If y'all can do it, do it.
Yeah.
You know
Absolutely.
that is what's up. That definitely is what's up. All right. What else we got on the docket? Anything else? I think that's all the topics we had today.
We didn't talk about music, but one thing I wanted to say
Mm-hmm.
was I've been listening to Leon Bridges lately. You listened to Leon Bridges before? Very soulful dude, like almost feels like he's from the 50s.
Mm.
I've always known about him, but I didn't really listen to him. And man, it's like definitely a vibe switch from what we usually talk about here, more like a soul type thing. But that dude has an unreal voice and is just like insanely smooth. And I've been loving listening to him lately. So if you want to switch up or if you want something a little slower, haven't listened to him, highly recommend Leon Bridges.
Yeah, I'm looking at him now. Yeah. Put him.
You like watch a video from him or even just listen to his voice and like it you're almost like transported back to like a whole different age. Like jazz when jazz and blues kind of started like almost mixing, and eventually of course we saw rock and roll kind of come out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some guys still around that bring you back to when music was like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
I'm kind of looking
I
at.
wanted to bring him up because
I'm kind of looking at his profile now. I'm gonna give him a listen
yeah.
because I have been listening to every. I'm not always on the rowdy shits. Yeah, now I do switch it up. That's like took my goddaughter to gymnastics, and while I take her to gymnastics every Saturday, I try and have us listen to a different R&B album.
Yeah, that's good.
Try and put us on because I had to think about it one day. I was like, all right, yeah, some of my music and some of the things that I always listen to, and I suggest it probably isn't good for a little girl. Okay, so let me try and at least start out because you remember my cousin Frogface, right?
Uh-huh.
She was like my first daughter that wasn't my daughter.
Okay.
She was the first one who was like up under me that I really had an influence on. And for better or for worse, that is definitely my mini me. It's definitely number two. I'm gonna try and do a little better. I'm gonna do good, the good things I did with her. I'm gonna make sure I continue that. But some of my music taste, some of the things I put her on that I had, that I influenced on, it probably wasn't good. So I'm trying to do better. And so with that, I always do different R&B, classic R&B albums, or just good R&B albums. One week it was Sade. Another week it was Tim's. I think I did Mary J. No, I haven't done Mary J yet. I'm gonna do
There
Mary
you
J.
go.
Probably No More Drama. Probably No More Drama or something like that. No, not No More Drama. Damn, I can't remember My Life. That's the one. I'm gonna put on My Life and do that album. Today we were on Jaheim. Who else? Is somebody else I'm forgetting? But I be trying to put on different little R&B albums, man. Start
Yeah.
off right. Lauryn Hill.
Mhm.
That's what I had on last week.
Oh,
Lauryn
yeah.
Hill. Got to put on L Boogie, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, Leon's first album, I think it's called Coming Home. Bangers.
Okay.
All throughout. So that'd be a good one to start with.
Cool. I'm gonna get on them. I'm gonna get on them. But yeah, we did get on music. I'm glad you said that. But I don't think we got on music because nothing really dropped this week.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller dropped.
Oh, really?
He did.
Okay.
It's like a double album.
Really?
Yeah. It's shout out to Bryson Tiller. It's the 10-year anniversary or the 15-year anniversary. I think it's 10.
For Trap Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Trap
hell.
Soul. He's one of those artists, and I still like the music he's put out since then. But that's one where it's like, man, you put out an album that good, it's hard to top it.
It is,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
It is. Because I've said that. I've tried to listen to some other ones, and they're still decent. They're still pretty good.
Yeah.
But
in comparison to that, man, it's just hard.
Trap Soul was just so
Something
good.
else, dude.
It was really, really good. Yeah, Offset, not Offset, Thug, he dropped the deluxe for, I have no idea how to say that fucking album's name.
I don't either. I didn't even really try. I'm just like, oh, there's Thug's album.
Yeah. Ew Scooty, I think. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But the deluxe version is the Supernova edition.
That sounds cool.
It does. Look at the cover.
That's pretty sick.
Cover's kind of decent. I mean, that's one thing with Thug. He is very creative.
Oh,
His covers are always.
Yeah, we talked about that last week at the Slime season.
Yeah. Stuff. Did we say our favorite covers?
I think we talked about it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's always had great covers. I think that is all that pretty much dropped.
September is usually, I feel like, a lot busier of a month for music than October.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Yeah. So, yeah.
Jeezy, he dropped the album. I heard a couple people talking about it, but I haven't really heard too much, so I'll probably give it a listen sometime this week coming up. See what he's talking about. We're talking about music, man. How can we not talk about the hottest thing on earth right now? Fucking Taylor Swift, man. Taylor Swift, man. Taylor dropped a new album, man. The Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be aware of the white girls in your life. Yeah. They're gonna be elevated a little bit. So, not saying that's a bad thing. Mm-hmm. Just saying keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye out. It's gonna upset the balance a little bit, but
this cover's a little weird. It's
interesting.
Yeah.
We'll call it interesting.
Yeah. There we go.
It almost looks like a cover that like Lady Gaga would do.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I'm glad you said that because that just hit it on the head. It does. I did hear a couple reviews or a couple things. Heard she was on here rapping.
It's always good to see. Not good to hear, but good to see.
I think she dissed a couple people on there.
Good. Any NFL players, I wonder?
Why are you dissing
any Josh Allen hate, maybe?
Like, why are you dissing anybody? Like, why? Why?
Yeah.
What
that is kind of out of character. That's strange.
Like, all right, Taylor. I
Hey,
guess.
the thing is, that stuff creates headlines, and that's all they're looking for, really. So, you know,
Um,
not that she needs any more attention than she already has.
Bryson's album, it's like I say, it's a double album. It's Soulless and The Vices.
That's cool.
That's what
I
it's
like that.
called. One disc has 12 songs. Okay, both discs have 12 songs apiece.
Okay.
So 24 songs total, 59-minute listen. That's
For
not
the whole thing?
for the whole thing.
Wow. Okay.
So not that
Yeah, I'll
bad.
have to spin that. I haven't listened to him in a while.
It looks like the first disc is his just by himself and him singing. The second disc is looking like more of the rap side with the features. He has a Bossman D-Lo on the song, got Rick Ross on the song, got Plies and T-Pain on the song. I think I'm gonna go listen to that. Has Baby Drill on the song, has Lil Tyler on the song. I wonder what that sounds like. And he got Bun B on the song.
All right.
So
Hell yeah.
yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a listen. Um, Mariah Carey dropped the album.
Okay.
Yeah, the white girl's finna be going crazy.
It's fall, man.
Pumpkin
I
Spice Season and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
God, whoa.
Yeah.
Stay off the roads, people. Stay off the roads. Jeez. Um, yeah, yeah. Jay Worthy dropped the album. Once Upon a Time. I need to go get that a listen. I do like Jay Worthy. I like Jay Worthy a lot. He's that's another one of the ones since we get into fall, very smooth,
Okay.
very very smooth. And Jay Worthy, he's you listen to Larry, you listen to Larry Joe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jay Worthy, he for over on the West Coast, he's like their new age A&R.
Okay.
Like I've heard a couple people talk about him and like, oh no, Jay Worthy, he pulled up on me. He had all these beats, the samples were cleared already. He had artwork already. He had a name for it. Like he just made everything easy. It just looked like he's one of them.
Okay.
And then a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of his albums that I've listened to, or a lot of projects, a lot of songs he's been on, he's just real smooth.
Yeah.
It's just smooth.
Cool.
So, yeah, Jay Worthy, I would definitely, I'm gonna give that a listen. Goddamn Taylor Swift. Oh yeah, and y'all know Cardi B dropped. I think we said
We
something
talked
about
about
that.
that last
Okay,
week. Yeah.
I was gonna say she dropped the deluxe to it. Um, I didn't see anything else, but then again, I don't know what the album looked like in the first place. So
Yeah. Not our lane.
at all, at all. Oh, but I get good God. Good God. Okay, so you know on Apple how you got the different profiles?
Mm-hmm.
You can see what everybody listening to.
Yeah.
Every female that I follow is on this damn Cardi album.
Yeah.
And I mean every single one. Good God. Good God. I believe because I'm not saying anything else. Roddy Rich, drop your fucking album. I've
We've been
literally
saying this for a while.
like, bro. I have been waiting since the beginning of last year, I think. I think, or at least the end of last year, at least. I've been waiting on your album for a long time, bro. Can you drop this shit, please? Oh, and Dave East, he got an album coming out,
Okay.
Karma 4. So I'm definitely ready to hear that. And Gucci, he got an album coming. Well, yeah, what's today's date? It's October 4th, 10/17. I already know that's when it's coming out. So get ready for some new WAP. Oh, and Leon Thomas, he got an album coming out. Have you ever listened to Leon Thomas?
Mm-mm.
From what I hear, he's very, very good.
Okay.
Very, very good. He the one who got that I'm a Mutt song. They say, baby, I'm
Okay. Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
that's all.
Okay.
And then he's a guy from iCarly.
Really?
The little black dude that was on there who had the little dreads.
No way.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. He was from iCarly, and he's written a lot.
All
Like
right.
he's written for SZA.
Okay.
Like
Cool.
he's written a lot of stuff. So yeah, get a chance, get on Leon. I have listened to that last album that he had. It was pretty decent.
Okay.
It was. I can
It's
honestly say
cool,
that.
like some of the stars that arise from those kids shows, because like obviously Drake came from that, and Ariana Grande was on Disney.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
I
When I
did
was a
not
kid, I
realize.
used to watch Victorious, the show she was on, which was like kind of like a musical type show.
Mm,
And then all of a sudden, she's like one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
for real.
It's
And
crazy.
Coco,
Yeah.
Coco Jones.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Like that kind of tricked me. Really?
Yeah.
Which, speaking of Coco, that is a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Yeah.
she is
Yeah.
chef's kiss, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You almost like don't want to even like ever meet her in person because it's like
Oh,
it will be hard to speak.
I'll be starstruck. I would.
It would be hard to speak.
I know I would. It is certain women in the world. If I ever ran across them, I would be starstruck and would not be embarrassed about it. Like I would. I already know it. She is definitely one of them. Okay. Cash Doll, that's another one. That is a beautiful ass. Like, oh my God. Whew. Okay. But yeah, I think that's it. I think. Yeah, because I don't see any more albums. Yeah, we went through everything. Yeah.
I think so.
All right, peoples. You know what it is, man. As always, we'll see y'all next time. It's Trizap Triple C TV with me, brother.
D9.
You hear me? We'll see y'all next time, man. Be good. Have a good week, man. Be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do on a Friday. And, be good.